homer-happy Mariners hit 4 long balls in 10-8 win over AS. Seattle, App. Gene Segura hit a 3-run homer. Mitch Haniger, Kyle Seager and Daniel Vogelbach all added solo shots, and Seattle battered Oakland pitching for 17 hits in the Mariners' 10-8 win over the Athletics on Saturday night. Segura's first home run of the season off Oakland starter Kendall Graveman, 0-3, staked Seattle to an early lead, and the Mariners kept adding on via the long ball. Seattle continued to show the potency of its lineup, scoring 5 or more runs for the 7th time in 12 games. Haniger had a decisive 3-run blow in Friday's victory and followed up with an opposite-field solo shot in the 5th inning on Saturday. He also had a 2-run single earlier after the A's had pulled even at 3-all. Seager's home run was his 3rd of the season and continued to counter what has been sluggish Aprils in the past from Seattle's third baseman. Seager has 9 hits in his last 16 at-bats. And to cap off the long balls, Vogelbach's solo homer leading off the 7th went an estimated 433 feet and nearly reached the upper deck of right field. Seattle's Chasen Bradford, 1-0, worked 1 2/3 scoreless innings of relief after starter Marco Gonzalez was lifted in the 4th. Edwin Diaz pitched the 9th for his 6th save. Oakland tried to rally late thanks to home runs from Mark Canha and Cruz Davis in the 7th inning, and a solo shot from Stephen Piscotty in the 8th to pull within 10-8. But the homers couldn't make up for an ugly night from Oakland's pitchers, who allowed at least 1 hit to every batter in Seattle's starting lineup. Graveman was out after 4 innings and the A's bullpen wasn't much better. Challenge backfires. The top of the 3rd inning appeared to end with Jonathan Lucroy scoring on Marcus Semion's double, and Semien then being tagged out at the plate for the final out trying to score after the ball escaped catcher David Freitas. But Seattle challenged and the call was changed to a ground rule double after replay showed Semion's hit bouncing over the yellow line on the outfield wall. The decision to challenge backfired. Canha followed with a 2-run single and Jed Lowrie added an RBI single. Instead of being out of the inning up 3-1, the Mariners were in a 3-3 tie. Trainers Room Athletics, Oakland placed RHP Liam Hendriks on the 10-day DL with a right groin strain, but the club is uncertain the extent of the injury. Manager Bob Melvin said the team wasn't able to determine a time frame for recovery based off the initial examination. Mariners, catcher Mike Zunino is likely headed for a brief rehab assignment early next week. Zunino, a oblique strain, is expected to catch a couple of games in the minors, either with Double-A Arkansas or Single-A Modesto, early next week before rejoining the Mariners. Up next, Athletics. Sean Mania, 1-2, has allowed 2 runs or less in each of his 3 starts but has gotten little run support. The A's have 1 combined run in his 2 losses this season. Mariners, Felix Hernandez, 2-1, makes his 4th start of the season. Hernandez allowed 3 runs in 5 2/3 innings in his last start against Kansas City. _more app baseball, https://upnews.com/tag/mlbaseball